member for Cypress Medicine Hat.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Halo provides the only dedicated medevac helicopter service for southern Alberta. They have been dispatched to over 550 missions since their inception and serve an area of over 55,000 square kilometers. These hardworking men and women save the lives of our family members, and I would like to thank them. I was pleased to see that in March of this year, the previous government of Alberta provided Halo with a one-time grant. This was much-needed funding, as the organization relies almost completely on donations and fundraising. To the Minister, will you support an annual funding commitment to Halo and all of southeastern Alberta?
The Minister of Health.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. I should clarify that STARS does cover southeastern Alberta, but Halo has done a great job in supplementing that coverage since its inception in 2007. So first, helicopter services are funded primarily by operators through their fundraising. AHS provided a one-time grant of $1 million last year to offset the cost of transitioning to a new twin-engine helicopter, Mr. Speaker. The funding was not an annual operating grant. It paralleled one-time funding also provided to STARS to offset the cost of transitioning to a new helicopter. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The member for Cypress Medicine Hat.
Mr. Speaker, given that STARS receives annual guaranteed funding from this provincial government, ultimately creating certainty for the organization and for Albertans, and given that Halo runs off donations as well as fundraising, which are impacted by the state of the economy, and given that Halo performs an absolute crucial service as well, what will the minister do to ensure that long-term certainty for Halo, and how will you ensure that these services will be available to all southeastern Albertans?
The Minister of Health.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Halo was created on the initiative of people in Medicine Hat, Mr. Speaker. It is developed into a value partner for AHS, and I expect that partnership will continue and grow in the future. AHS does provide some annual funding to Halo on a per-flight basis. The funding of Halo and STARS is different because they operate on a different scale with different mandates, different service levels, and different cost structures, Mr. Speaker. So AHS is planning to review helicopter medical transport across the province to address the concerns the member is raising to ensure equity.
The Honourable Member.
Thank you. Mr. Speaker, Halo has an annual operating budget of approximately $2.6 million, which they've relied on donors for. Given that Southern Albertans need the services that Halo provides, and given that Halo could do more for the safety of Southern Albertans if they were funded at the same per capita level as STARS, and given that the people of southeastern Alberta contribute greatly to the prosperity of Alberta, will the minister commit to aligning the per capita support of Halo with STARS?
The Minister.
Well, Mr. Speaker, I share the member's commitment to Halo and other partnerships like it. The support it has attracted from people in southeast Alberta shows the best spirit of this province, including the support of the people from the City of Medicine Hat. Funding methodologies are complex, Mr. Speaker, and per capita funding may or may not be the best approach for a given service or a given provider. Halo supplements the coverage already provided by STARS with its own specific level of service. AHS is committed to maintaining a strong role for Halo, and they'll look at funding options based on the distinct role of each provider.